The Killer's Shadow by Johnny Douglas and Mark Olshaker, the FBI's hunt for a white supremacist serial killer, is a nonfiction book. I've been trying to catch up on all of the ones that are available in audiobook, so this one was one of them. This one is about a white supremacist serial killer who was sporadic in his killings on and off, and he also, we find out later that he also did some other stuff that he never got caught for. But basically, the sort of focus is on that character that they're trying to catch and profile, but it doesn't feel like there was enough story, so they sort of bolster it by having some side stories that sometimes do and do not have anything to do with the main theme. But there's also a lot of repeats of stories, such as John Douglas really going for that death penalty. He really likes that. I felt like the story got more interesting in the second half because we finally close in on the identity and the sort of psyche of the white supremacist serial killer and like what he was all about. But the main focus of this book, and the surprising part, was the epilogue, in which we explore the main theme of racism, which I wasn't expecting, but John Douglas is trying to bring in the sort of main theme of how racism hasn't really changed back in the 70s and 80s. People back then had always been extreme, but there was a really interesting like sort of denouement about how he was talking about how like back in the day, if you were KKK, you would keep it secret and meet in basements, but modern day technology, social media allows hate groups to sort of flourish and be out in the open as long as they don't get too violent. But there's a lot of breeding hatred out there, and it's a scary thing because we still have like lots of mass violence out there that's race related. And so I wasn't expecting the book to go in that direction. I thought it'd be another true crime novel, but honestly this one wasn't long enough and didn't have enough to talk about, but I'm glad it had that sort of important topic at the end. So overall, The Killer's Shadow, not one of his better works because he only focuses on like one or two stories about the different criminals. There's like the main one, the white supremacist killer, and there's a couple other ones that are repeated, like Son of Sam or Trapnel. So overall, yeah, The Killer's Shadow is just one of the more average outings for John Douglas. So I give it a 3 out of 5.